Thanks for joining me today for Yoga Flow. I am Amber. I'll be leading you through approximately 60 minutes of Vinyasa style yoga. As always, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, feel free to take a moment, modify, do what you need to in order to practice safely. I'll offer several different options for each pose as we go through our flow, and child's pose or downward facing dog is always a spot to come to and available to you as you need. We'll start today in child's pose. Knees spread wide, hips sit back on the heels, arms reach long, actively reaching and lengthening. Forehead rests on the mat. Find a moment of stillness here. Begin to clear your mind. Draw your attention inward to your breath, noticing the inhale and the exhale. If Ujjayi breathing is part of your practice, please begin that now. That's an inhale through the nose, followed by an exhale through the nose with a partial constriction at the back of the throat, allowing the breath to be audible. If you'd like to set a purpose or a commitment for your class today, I invite you to do so now. If you're not sure what your purpose is, what your intention is, think about why you came to your mat today. For me, it is presence. I am present. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Rise, finding tabletop pose. Hips are stacked directly over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. Spine is long and neutral. Crown of the head reaches forward. Take a moment here to feel grounded, to feel supported. Notice the ground beneath you. Notice the balance, the weight distributed between all four limbs. We'll move through a series of cat-cow. Inhale, cow. Belly drops. Gaze lifts. Exhale, cat. Rounding through the spine. Crown of the head drops. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Make your way back to tabletop pose. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread your needle through. Option for the right hand to reach around towards the left hip crease, deepening the stretch. And breathe. Right hand unwinds, plants to the mat. Inhale, left hand reaches high, rolling out the wrist, waking up the hands. Return to tabletop. Second side, inhale, right arm reaches to the sky. Exhale, thread your needle. Option for the left hand to reach around to the right hip crease, deepening the stretch. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left hand releases, plants to the mat. Inhale, right hand reaches to the sky, rolling out the right wrist. And release to tabletop. Push yourselves back to child's pose again. Noticing, perhaps this feels different after we begin to awaken our bodies today. Left hand walks over to meet the right, stretching through the left side body. Release to center. Right hand walks over to meet the left, stretching through the right side body. And release to center. Inhale, draw the body up to tabletop, tucking the toes, sending the hips back and high, downward facing dog. Option to take a bend in the knees, heels drop towards the floor, not necessarily needing to touch the floor. Engaged and stretching through the entire back side of the body. And breathe. Inhale, baby steps, walking the feet up to meet the hands, finding a forward fold. Begin by taking a generous bend to the knees, allowing for a connection between the top of the thighs and the belly. Let your head hang heavy. Perhaps you sway for from side to side. Perhaps nodding your head yes, shaking your head no. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, unwind, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. In mountain pose, begin by picking your toes up off of the mat, feeling them place down, engaging with the floor. All parts of the foot are equally engaged, weight distributed evenly. Shoulders stacked directly over knees, over ankles, over hips. Shoulders relaxed down and back. Crown of the head reaches to the sky, lengthening through the body. Perhaps blink your eyes shut. And just take a moment here. Notice the subtle movements and subtle corrections that our body knows to take to keep us standing upright. And breathe. We'll begin by flowing through Surya Namaskar, Sun Salutation A, a couple of times to warm up the body. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine is neutral, crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, high plank pose. From here we'll flow through a sequence of 3 poses referred to as Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, or flow through your Vinyasa. Option is always to take high plank on the knees or to skip the flow entirely and meet in downward facing dog. From high plank pose, exhale into low plank, inhale into up dog, exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Come back to your breath. Into the second sequence. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. High plank pose. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Into the third warm-up. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Adding on. Inhale, right leg reaches high, 3-legged dog. Hips remain squared to the floor. Weight balanced evenly between the 3 limbs. Knee and toe of the right leg continue to point down to the ground. Inhale, knee to nose. Right foot plants, left knee drops. Kneeling lunge. Check your alignment here. Right knee directly over right ankle. Hips point forward, shoulders stacked over hips. In order to point the hips forward, you'll pull back with the right hip while pushing forward with the left. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hands plant, left toes tuck, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Second side, inhale, left leg reaches high, 3-legged. Hips squared to the ground, knees and toes of the left leg point down. Exhale, left knee to nose. Left foot plants, right knee drops. Rise up, kneeling lunge. Same alignment on this side. Left knee over left ankle. Hips squared to the front. Shoulders over hips. Left hip pulls back as right hip pushes forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hands plant, right toes tuck, step back, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, coming back to your breath, 2, 1. Inhale, step to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Adding on, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, step through, kneeling lunge. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hips shift back, half splits. You'll feel the stretch through that right hamstring. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kneeling lunge, hands plant beside the right foot. Left toes tuck underneath, left knee lifts, body lifts for high crescent. Right knee stacked over right ankle, hips squared to the front, right hip pulling back, left pushing forward, up high on your left toes. Exhale, hands plant, right foot steps back, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Second side. Inhale, left leg reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot through. Kneeling lunge. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hips shift back, half splits. Inhale, kneeling lunge, hands plant beside the left foot, right toes tuck, right knee lifts, body lifts for high crescent on the right. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hands plant, left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, step to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, Tadasana, mountain pose. Adding on, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, step through, knee drops. Inhaling, rise up, kneeling lunge. 3, 2, 1. Hips shift back, half splits. Inhale, kneeling lunge, hands plant, left foot tucks, left knee raises. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Right arm opens for an easy twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. From here, we're going to move into chair pose. As you inhale, hands to heart center, pushing through the left foot, comes up to reach the right, sinking into Utkatasana, chair pose. Body sits back like you're sitting in a chair. Chest remains lifted. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise to mountain, Tadasana. Second side, same sequence. You know where we're going. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, left foot steps through. Kneeling lunge. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hips shift back, half splits. Inhale, kneeling lunge, hands plant beside the foot. Right toes tuck, right knee lifts, pushing through the left foot. Chest raises for high crescent. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left arm opens, finding a twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Transitioning to chair. Hands come to prayer. Body turns to center, pushing through the right foot. Bringing it to rest beside the left. Sinking into Utkatasana, chair pose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment here. Come back to your breathing. Come back to your intention, your purpose, your reason for being on your mat. I am present. Adding on to the sequence again. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches high. We're changing it up just a little bit here. Right leg steps through, rising up high crescent. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Right hand opens for an easy twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Moving into chair. Left foot comes up to meet the right, sinking into Utkatasana, chair pose. Here's where we'll add on. Inhale, arms reach high, straightening the legs. Exhale, chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair pose. Your next inhale, right arm opens for an easy twist. Check in with your knees. Your left knee is going to want to creep forward. Work to keep your knees and your hips straight, finding the twist in the upper body. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Planting your hands, stepping back. High plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Second side. Inhale, left foot reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, high crescent. Left foot steps through, planting on the ground. Chest rises. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left hand opens. Easy twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Transitioning to chair. Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair. Yes, this is my sneaky way of getting a few squats in here. Inhale, chair, or straighten, excuse me. Exhale, chair. Inhale, open for twist. Checking with your knees to make sure alignment is accurate, but that right knee's not sneaking forward. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, one vertebrae at a time. Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment, find your breath. We're going to add on one more time. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, flow through your vinyasa, and meet in downward facing dog. As the fatigue begins to set in, remind yourself, yes, you can. You are strong and you are capable. Inhale, right leg reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, step through, high crescent. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Right arm opens, spinal twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Hands to prayer, opening up, settling in, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, chair. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, chair. Right arm opens, finding a twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Now watch as I make this next transition. It's a big one. Going to inhale to center, rising up, right foot stepping back, and landing in warrior 2. Warrior 2, your back foot is planted, hips are open, shoulders stacked over hips, left knee directly over that left ankle. Check that knee. It's going to have a tendency to draw in. You want to make sure that we protect it, keeping it directly over the ankle. Inhale, reverse. Nothing moves but the top half of your body. Exhale, front leg straightens, arms come to a T, triangle pose. Tick-tock forward, hand reaches high. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to T, twisting at the body. Right hand plants by left foot for a revolved triangle. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise, untwist, feet shift, finding a wide-legged stance. Exhale, hands to heart center, chest leans forward with a flat back, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up, feet turn to the front of the mat, right foot steps to meet the left, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Now the good news is that that is the entire flow. The bad news is that we have a second side. Yes, you can. You are strong. You are capable. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left leg reaches high, 3-legged. Exhale, open the hip. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, stepping through, high crescent on the left. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Left hand opens, spinal twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Transitioning to chair, hands come to prayer, pushing through that right foot to meet the left, sinking down, finding Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair. Last one. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, chair. Left arm opens, spinal twist. Hold for 3, 2, 1. This is that tricky transition. Inhale, straightening. Left hand, left foot, stepping back, finding warrior 2 on the other side. Check your alignment. Right knee directly over right ankle. Shoulders stacked over hips. Shoulders relaxed down, away from the ears. And breathe. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Only the top half of the body moves. Exhale, front leg straightens, arms to a T, tick-tock forward for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale to center, top half of the body spins, left hand plants by right foot, finding revolved triangle. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, chest lifts, unwind, feet spin, finding a wide-legged stance. Inhale, arms come to prayer, and this time clasp behind the body, or find reverse prayer. And we exhale with an open heart, finding a wide-legged forward fold. Hold for 3, for 2, 1. Inhale, rise up, unclasp the arms, pivot the feet, step left to meet right, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment here and let everything in the top half of your body hang and loosen. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, lower all the way down to your belly. Arms extend out in front of the body. Inhale, right arm, left leg lift, warming up the back for locust. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Right arm, left leg drop, right ear to the mat. Inhale, gaze turns forward, left arm, right leg lift. Finding length in the body. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release, left ear to the mat. Move the hands down so they're beside the body, setting up for locust. On an inhale, chest, feet, and hands lift off the mat. Option for hands to remain on the mat. Option for hands to come forward or out in cactus. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Release to the mat. Hands plant beside the shoulders, pushing back, finding child's pose. Take a moment here in child's pose to notice how it may feel different than child's pose at the beginning of class. Notice any sensations that the body has. Actively working to walk the hands forward. Inhale, move through tabletop and walk the feet through, making your way down onto your back. We'll set up here for a series of bridge. Feet plant on the mat, right behind the glutes. Shoulders engaged with the mat, hands reaching towards the heels. On an inhale, lift the hips high, finding bridge. Option to walk up onto the shoulders, clasping the hands underneath. And breathe. If your hands are clasped, unclasp them. Exhale, lower hips to the mat. Inhale, pulling the knees into the chest. Gently rock from side to side. On an exhale, extend your arms out to the side and drop your legs over to the right, leaving the shoulders engaged with the mat for a spinal twist. Inhale, use your core to pull your legs up and over to the left for spinal twist. Inhale, using the core to pull the legs in. Extend them high, legs up a wall. And slowly, as you exhale, to the count of 5, lower your feet down to the mat. Finding one last engagement of that core. Release and settle in, finding your final Shavasana. Legs flop open, hands relax down at the sides, perhaps on the hips or belly, wherever is comfortable for you. Tension releases out of the forehead, out of the jaw, letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. As you settle in, take a moment here to acknowledge the effort that you've made, mind, body, and spirit, over this last 60 minutes of yoga. We will rest in Shavasana for about 7 minutes. I'll slowly bring you out when it's time to come back. Slowly begin to bring awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Perhaps extend your arms up long, finding a full body stretch as you gently make your way onto your side, head resting on your arm in the fetal position. Take another moment here to center, to focus, to be proud of the effort that you put in today. Gently make your way back up to an easy seat, hands resting on the knees, palms open or palms down, whichever is comfortable for you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. It was my honor to guide your practice. We will close with a community breath. Inhale, arms sweep high. Open mouth, exhale. Hands to heart center. Namaste.